In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to create a function in Rebol. So let's fire up our interpreter and let's get right down to business here. We're going to create a function called sum, and we're going to use the function word, and we're going to have two arguments for the sum, a and b, and then we're going to just sum those two together, and that's it. So I just wanted to get that out of the way quickly to show you how easy it is to create a function. Basically, you're doing a set word, just like if you were setting a variable. So in this case, we're calling our function sum. We're using the function word and then two blocks, the argument block and then the body of the function. So if I run that now, let's just do 5 and 5 for our two arguments, and it returns 10. So that's what we expected it to do. So what happens if I don't put all my arguments in? Let's just put in nothing, just sum, and then we're going to get a script error saying sum is missing its a argument. Now if I add the a argument in, now it's going to complain about the b argument. So that's the type of error you're going to get if you don't supply all the arguments that it's looking for. So what does that look like behind the scenes? If we use the, well, let's look at, let's look at probe, and then we're going to say get sum, and then it's going to tell us what it sees there. And you'll notice that behind the scenes, it used a make function, and then it has an outer block, and then you have the parameter list, and then you have this thing called /local, a path, and then finally you have the body of your function. So what that /local is, if you have words, you can define words in the function definition that are local to that block. So that they would just be like local variables in a function in another language. So let's define one of those, see what that looks like. And you can do that like so in your argument block. So let's define a local variable c. And then let's set c to something. We're going to set c to the value of 2, and then we're going to do the rest of our function. So now if I do sum 1 and 1, let's say, it's going to return 2. And notice if I just try to evaluate c, it says c has no value, because in the global, in this context in the Rebol console, c was not defined. It was only defined as part of the sum variable, or the sum function definition. So let's do something with c now. Let's just do a print c and then do our addition. And you'll notice that it set c to 2, and then it printed c, and then it did the addition and just returned that value of the addition. And as before, c is local to that block. All right. Well, that's it for this video. There's a lot more to talk about with functions. I just wanted to quickly introduce it and as a starting point for future discussions. Thank you for watching.